The third paragraph reads, "It's not easy to make friends when you're a teenager in a new school. Most of them have already formed their own groups and don't want to talk to me. Often I eat alone, which is very embarrassing for me." So we have it's not easy, no es fácil. To make friends, hacer amigos, when you're a teenager. So here we have a you are, and being a teenager, that belongs to your identity. Being same as being a man or an old man, being a young teenager, this is all identity. So it's going to be eres. Cuando eres. And then a teenager would be un adolescente, an adolescent. In a new school, and say what it is, right? And then describe it. En una escuela nueva. Now we have an interesting sentence. Most of them have already. The word that I'm worried about here is already. What we can do is something you hear very frequently in Spanish, which is ya que, like up here would be the word ya. And then we would continue. This gets rid of already. So it's kind of like saying, considering that most of them have formed their own groups. This already, you hear ya que, like considering that, this is how you would translate it. So literally considering that most of them have already, this ya que is compensating for that already in English. Most of them would be the majority of them. So we have la mayoría, like this, de ellos. Considering that the majority of them have formed their own groups. To form is formar, and here we have a have past. So han formado their own groups. So it would be sus propios grupos. And don't want to talk to me. So again, we have and they don't want. So y no quieren hablar conmigo. So we'll get rid of all of this now. So that's an interesting middle sentence there. Ya que la mayoría de ellos han formado sus propios grupos y no quieren hablar conmigo. Often I eat alone. We've had this word often quite a lot, where we use frequently, right? Frecuentemente. I eat alone. Como solo. Now this word which, we have a little gap here in our Spanish, which we'll do a module to cover, but this would be lo cual, which is, lo cual would stand for that. Embarrassing es muy embarazoso para mí. So not exactly an easy paragraph, right? Just again, this last one, frecuentemente, I eat alone, como solo, which is, lo cual es. This lo cual is standing for which. Lo cual es muy embarazoso para mí. So the whole phrase, no es fácil hacer amigos cuando eres un adolescente en una escuela nueva, ya que la mayoría de ellos han formado sus propios grupos y no quieren hablar conmigo. Frecuentemente como solo, lo cual es muy embarazoso para mí.